Did you know that immerse can help you differentiate between espoused values and inherent values? A method may claim to have a set of values, but what values does it embody? We can look at various methods and frameworks to determine the difference. Let's embark on a discovery of how immerse can help us determine espoused versus inherent values in a method. Scrum outlines these 5 values. As you can see, immerse values incorporates personal values like these so they can be mapped. However, you cannot demand these personal actions. You cannot simply tell someone to be trustworthy or trusting. You cannot tell someone to act courageously. It's tied to personal fears and experiences. You cannot demand commitment at a personal level, only commitment to actions. Openness requires psychological safety, not something you can request. And focus is more of an action, you cannot demand it. These values are imposing personal values onto people. It is a culture of compliance. We cannot expect all people to have these same values, and we should not be forcing a set of values onto people, especially when they are personal in nature. A better way of speaking about values of Scrum would be to reach to solve minimally in an agile way. But that's what Scrum says it wants your values to be. But what are the values of Scrum itself? Scrum is a framework where a set of roles and processes must be followed. The daily stand-up, sprint planning, and other events are part of the controlled environment it dictates. Therefore, Scrum is concerned with the environment. It wants your environment to be structured. Next, the purposes of the events is to reach and solve. We could say it focuses on reaching the sprint goal. Then the retrospective, where it is an agile step, where you can review and modify aspects of the sprint, except for Scrum itself. But we will say it's agile in the sense of feedback. When you look at Scrum events, artifacts, processes, and roles and ask what are they for, you soon realize that it's for managing the goal, which is the increment. Why are we holding daily meetings, sprint reviews, and retrospectives? So we can control the processes, make them more efficient, predictable. We are making the team more accountable and making things more transparent. So remember, the values that are espoused are not necessarily the inherent values that the method is composed of. Coming soon, Agile Explained, taking a look at the immerse values.